The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the NXT Women's North American Championship! Introducing the challenger from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kelani Jordan!
Stand up, stand up.
Looking to reclaim the Women's North American title.
And her opponents, representing Fatal Influence, she is the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon Henley.
You look in the eyes of Fallon Henley, and you can tell, Vic, she's grown up. She's matured. She understands now, why am I here? I love it.
I gave you your flowers once. I'm not going to continue to do it for the rest of the night. Championship main event. And as we've mentioned, Jordan looking to reclaim the title. She lost at Halloween Havoc. Of course, she set the bar for this championship, being its first champion. But how can Kelani use last week's pep talk from her hero, RVD?
Yes, she can. RVD is not going to be here. I mean, of course, it might pep her up a little bit, but RVD is not going to get in the ring and fight for Vic. She's got to do it all by herself.
Jordan said she was right when she stated it. She needs to prepare for all three members of Fatal Influence. It was JC and Nix, who were eliminated, by the way, only to reemerge and cost Kelani the championship in her show.
Don't cry over spilled milk.
I'm not cop stating facts. Well, to your point, did Jordan show you what sort of character she has as a quick kick out by not complaining about the
What the hell are you talking about? How do you think she got this match? She complained. She complained. She complained. She wanted another shot. That's how she got it, Vic.
Did she not beat Nikita Lyons?
Yes, she did. Of course she did.
Okay, so then she earned the matchup as these two starting to break down in this match. But look, the wheel spun, spinner's choice. Challengers waited until hours before.
It was legal. Everything was legal.
The match wasn't even on the damn wheel.
Don't try to make any excuses or anything like that, Vic.
Oh, drop kick missing. Fallon saying one step ahead.
You know why?
The challenger.
You know why? Because she's in there with a pro, Vic. She's in there with a seasoned veteran in Fallon Henley. And right now, this is the first time we fish, right? First time we fish, right? And they say you got to defend it in order to call yourself champ. This is a big night.
Is there a fiber inside you that thinks Fatal Influence's appetite for unkindness is just disturbing? The way they talk to people, the way they act in the locker room.
This is not that type of business. If you want to do that, you might want to, get into some, I don't know, another topic.
Championship on the line here, of course. Kelani has to keep Fallon Henley inside the squared circle. The only place Fallon can reclaim her championship is inside the ring. And starting to break down. And that was a fist to the face, and that was a moonsault that wiped out Fallon Henley, who's walking out tonight with gold around their waist. Back live on NXT, the Women's North American Championship is on the line as Kelani Jordan looking to become the first ever two-time champion. She was the first holder of this title, and both women had the same thing on their mind. Let's go back to what happened during the commercial break, because the numbers advantage playing a big role. Kelani was distracted, opened the door for Fallon Henley. And while we have a championship matchup here tonight, we can't forget what's happening with the Iron Survivor qualifiers as well. As both, wait a minute. Booker, look what's going on backstage right now. Tag teams. We're trying to refocus on what's going on here in the now with the Women's North American Championship on the line. Women taking center stage as they will Friday on SmackDown when Nia Jax takes on Naomi for the WWE Women's title. Can Kelani do it here tonight?
What the hell? Was that a modified
It doesn't matter what it was. It was a shooting star, and JC almost, the voice just screaming, just woke up Fallon Henley.
Little RVD action right there. You gotta love it.
Certainly do is now. Kelani looking for that one-of-a-kind split-legged moonsault.
Scouted, Vic.
And Fallon Henley coming right back in this matchup to turn things around. Back to her feet, and the champion taking it to the challenger, into the cover, hook of the leg, and it's not enough to retain here tonight.
How about somebody on top of their game, Vic? Fallon Henley. I'm gonna tell you, JCJ, iron sharpens iron.
Certainly does, and we've been talking a lot about tonight what's going to happen December the 7th. How about this matchup made official for next week? It is official from the desk of our general manager. We got a mixed tag team matchup here live next Tuesday on NXT. But come next Tuesday, who will be the women's North American champion? Will it be Fallon Henley or will it be Kelani Jordan?
Kelani Jordan trying to climb back to the mountaintop, and she could do it with the one big shot right here.
That could be it. Phoenix splash from the top. No! So close.
Man.
Oh, Jacy Jayne trying to keep herself composed, as is Jasmine Nix. Take another look. You said that one big blow. There it was, as back to the top.
Going for the coup d'etat, Vic.
One more time, having to roll through. Nice job by Kelani getting back to her feet. Got caught, got taken down. Pinning predicament, and a kick out. You said it earlier. The first defense for Fallon Henley, and some say that first defense is the hardest.
Yeah, but being champion, they say it makes you about 30% benefit. We're gonna find out tonight.
There's that standout slam from the standout herself, looking for that one-of-a-kind.
Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey!
Foot on the rope.
Foot on the rope for the Jacy Jayne, Booker. The official didn't see it from where he was positioned in the ring, but you know who did? Kelani Jordan did. And here's that numbers advantage playing out again. Kelani said,
don't lose focus.
Kelani said she had to prepare for all three members. Wipes out Nix, wipes out Jacy, turns right back around. Going down, shoulders down, center of the ring, near fall. Oh! The referee again didn't see a rolling encore from Jacy. Famous her center of the ring by Fallon. And the numbers game, the fatal downfall for the challenger tonight.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Fallon